providing for the common defense.
Hello, I'm Baker Spring, a defense analyst at the Heritage Foundation. I've been studying the defense budget since the 1980s for 2 United States senators, and I've continued to study the defense budget as an analyst here at the Heritage Foundation. I believe it is essential that we provide adequately for our national security. The American people have been seeing in recent years a large amount of news about the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. This has led many people to believe that the United States is devoting an overwhelming share of its economy to national defense. The facts show that this is not the case. Contrary to conventional wisdom, the amount of money we spend on defense is quite low when you compare it to our overall gross domestic product or the size of our economy. Defense spending currently hovers around 4% of our economy. This was not always the case. During World War II, for example, the United States spent over a third of its economy on national defense. During the Korean War, it was almost 12%. During the Vietnam War, it was almost 10%. During the Reagan buildup in the Cold War era, it was around 6%. And during the first Gulf War, it was about 4.6%. Thus, the United States is spending a relatively small share of its economy on defense today. In fact, the federal government spends far more on major entitlements than it does on national defense at this time. We at the Heritage Foundation believe in providing leadership for America. As a part of this leadership, we believe that we should provide adequately for our national security and view it as essential that Congress provide at least 4% of our GDP for national security purposes.
For more information, log on to heritage.org.